I'd like to talk with you today about how social media can make a big difference in your ministry. No doubt each of you have been in a church service or a meeting somewhere when the people around you just wouldn't put their cell phones down and they continually were talking to their friends or twittering right in the middle of a meeting. Actually, it's a great opportunity for you. If you want to reach people and make a big difference in their lives, social media can be one of the tools that you use to change your communication strategy and also change the way that people think about you and your ministry.
For us, social media has been great. We've single-handedly built a team out of Facebook, Twitter.
There's certainly definitely a presence by all sorts of corporations and groups in Facebook and other places, and wherever the world is, wherever people need the gospel, the church needs to be.
Definitely, if you want to get things out to people and even get a response in terms of inviting them to something, Facebook is the way to go.
My name is Aaron Mills. What I'm about to share with you is really going to shake things up. Over the last couple of years, my team, Sizzle Media Group, and I have been working with numerous businesses and entrepreneurs. And these strategies you're going to learn have had a dramatic impact on their companies. What is social media? I'm glad you asked. For those of you who don't know what it is, the phrase social media refers to technology designed for people, like you and me, to interact with each other on the internet. We're not just talking about email, but media-rich environments with video and pictures and tools that allow you to share your thoughts easily, and dialogues with groups of people and build relationships. Some of you may already be using social media. Heard of Twitter, YouTube, MySpace, LinkedIn, Facebook? There are over 250 million people using Facebook every day, and it's growing every day. The amount of Twitter users doubles in size every 90 days. Right now, 40 million professionals are using LinkedIn to network with each other. We also know that there are nearly 1 million blog posts every 24 hours. In fact, many of us spend as much time on the internet as we spend watching TV.
In addition to the great number of people that are using social media as a part of their everyday lives, the church is facing lots of challenges. Recent studies show that if something doesn't change, churches are going to lose about half their market share in the next 20 years. That means about 50% of the people who currently call a local church their spiritual home may be looking for some other place to connect with God.
Just like at the barbershop or the salon, you talk about what you're interested in. You talk about your passions or maybe something interesting you heard on the news. And then somebody there is going to go home and share with their spouse something interesting that they heard. And then their spouse is going to go on later that week and tell somebody else. Well, social media allows you to do the exact same thing. People share ideas, they talk about their passions, they strengthen relationships. Social media is about relationships, and we are social beings. Now, the difference with social media is that all a person has to do to share something with all of their friends is click a button. That's it.
By using some of these new tools, we can reach people in their area of interest. And of course, the internet's full of all kinds of discussions about diapers and baby food, as well as how to soup up a truck or go fishing in a great spot. All of those are places where we can meet people we've never met before.
It has allowed me to reconnect with family members, with friends that I have lost track of, with previous co-workers.
Sometimes you just need other people to pray about something that's going on in your life, and rather than sending out a bulk email or something like that, you just post it on Facebook, and people comment and kind of provide a word of encouragement or support.
So let's say that I have 25 friends, and they all have 25 friends, and they all have 25 friends. If you do the math, that's 15,625 people that I have access to at the click of a button.
I would say seriously every person at our church, with the exception of maybe 2 people that I know of, have a Facebook page.
Our church has a Facebook account now, more to push the events and things that we do because we realize that people are plugged into that.
I think if you're not plugged into the opportunity out there of being able to connect with people just through a simple tweet, through Twitter, then you're really missing out.
If you're working in a community organization and you're trying to help, you've got 4 groups of people that you've really got to connect with. The first group, of course, are your volunteers. And social media provides a way for you to connect with and walk with on the internet your volunteers. The second group that social media will help you with are supporters.
Once you get this concept, it affects the way you think about using social media and about how and what you want to communicate.
I think marketing is a really, really important piece because it's even more important now because unfortunately most Christians don't share their faith.
Yeah, I would definitely recommend using social media tools because it's a great way to share the vision and let people hear your heart in a mass way. You know, if you have hundreds of friends on Facebook, they can hear your vision daily.